Thanks, Dad.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
be afraid to ask for help out there.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Initiating match.
And we're back after some minor technical difficulties. Yeah, so both sides did really great that last round. I think the ending was very nice there. Objection got some great hooks.
Ready for battle.
It looks like Objection's gonna go Mauga on the attack here. Precept here, I think, found a really nice rhythm here with Ramatra, able to take quite a bit of space here. Wario is going to be very open about the fact that there's a just right here. Very nice skin. It looks like Precept's actually going to be ready to contest the Widow here.
1. Attackers incoming.
And Zen just immediately launches everything into the window there. Objection is actually going to try and make some space here, but is kind of caught around the corner. Alright, walk out here, and immediately be forced to take it back. Isn't able to get enough heals to sustain the corner. Wario is actually going to swap off to Ash from Widowmaker, and is going to be also forced to back. Then actually manages his first kill of the round, and NICC is now just crumpling. All of them got stuck inside of that very nicely placed grenade. NICC seeing a tank switch off to Hog, which is very nice. Sparkle's actually going to hold on top here. I did not notice that before, but it was most definitely there before. And DatWaffle going to be stopped from tickling the enemy team here by the Ramatra barrier. Objection's actually going to go look for a hook, which almost lands and hits a Zen. I think that would have given me a heart attack if I was a Zenyatta right there. And Objection and DatWaffle are just forced to back up until this grenade goes away. Ramatra is going to be very aggressive with the shield and hit anybody. Very nice sightlines there, and it looks like DatWaffle manages to escape there after trying to knock someone off high ground. Zenyatta is down. Zenyatta is down. That is huge here, especially for NICC, because that allows the front door to be open for more of them to die. We get another pick by Wario. Get DatWaffle down, and Sparkles is going to try and stop Objection from taking his free kill. And Objection is not going to be able to stop the soldier. And it looks like this soldier is going to be forced to retreat from the Reaper here, but all of Kishwaukee is walking back right now, and NICC is spawning. And it looks like NICC is going to lose the objective here. The Reaper is going to be way take on that Zen here, and is going to actually back right on back into the same position we were at before. NICC's hook is blocked. DatWaffle is going to get fried here. And grabbed. Objection's going to be forced back around the corner. Ash is actually going to get pinged from Kishwaukee here. Good note to have. And it looks like Soldier 76 ult is going to force out Zenyatta ult from NICC. And also Tree. NICC is going to roll right on in. Going to try and get some more kills with the Hog ult. And the Reaper here actually forces Soldier back to the spawn room. Very nice. Ramatra actually gets picked off by Objection. And NICC the first point on round 2. Matchup. DatWaffle's actually also going to go back for the Zen and see if he can get more kills. ShadowStep doing a great job here on the support here, managing to keep NICC alive for long enough to get all those kills, I must say. Oh! Slayer manages to get ripped out from his nest. And the Hog is just going to keep trying for more hooks here. The Ramatra wasn't able to stop that one. Ramatra is actually separated from their team almost entirely. And NICC is going to be forced into this very awkward side corner here. And it looks like Sparkles is actually going to give up that position to try and get more on a flank. Objection is actually going to do a great job at trying to hold objective. His team does unfortunately get picked here, but It looks like he's still not out for it because there's a tank left. And it looks like Zen is gonna go in for it. And it looks like Zen ult here is gonna be kind of a decently sized deal. So it does manage to get the Zen out if Zen wants to disappear there. Objection, unfortunately, not going to be escape with the Zen. And it looks like the Zen turning the corner doesn't actually get anything. And NICC is actually going to try and push up here with no tank. Ramatra is actually going to try and force back. And DatWaffle is just... DatWaffle is actually going to try and force Soldier off of high ground. DatWaffle is actually going to go back up to the top, and the Soldier is going to go and stand his ground there. Soldier's gonna get shredded here and just isn't able to get the pick on that one. Kiriko is actually going to get worked here. And it looks like DatWaffle is once again going to go for that high ground. DatWaffle, I think, is going to go for a very nice Reaper ult here because this objective, this corner, is going to be very flooded here. I don't think Kishwaukee is actually going to try and contest here this final part of the... Oh, no, I was absolutely wrong. Recep's going to jump in. And the Reaper's not going to be there. The Reaper's going to... on top of the objective there. And that is the rest of Kishwaukee just rolling in here on this Reaper. Looks like two of them are going to go hunting for the Reaper. NICC is going to try and get the Reaper out, and it is just working time. NICC needs a little bit of a regroup, but otherwise they should be fine to finish this objective here shortly. Kishwaukee's got a very nice, very nice spot here. And it looks like NICC is actually going to touch down on the payload for all the objective space they lost, forcing the Zenyatta back on point. And the Soldier ult. Oh my god. The Hog is actually going to finish the objective. They managed to stop the Ramatra. They did not manage to stop the Ramatra from touching down on point. And NICC is not going to land the point by 0.38 meters. NICC really just needs to touch down on this objective just once even. And it looks like Kishwaukee is well aware of this. They are just going to simply place the Ramatra on the objective here. Even though there's not a tank in the middle of the team, NICC is kind of forced to just touch at all costs. Able to touch? It does manage to touch, but there's a Zenyatta on the objective and no other backup, unfortunately. Objection's not going to be able to reach in time. DatWaffle does reach in time to get Objection there, but it doesn't quite do much, and then Reaper is also picked up, and NICC is team wiped. Alright, game 2 also goes to Kishwaukee. Wario does manage to pull out the play of the game here. It was a very nice defense by NICC here. And we are back on Route 66. Instant pick here from Precep is going to be interesting. Hog managing to actually grab the Winston here, who still hasn't used jump yet, which is pretty interesting. And it looks like the Winston is just going to a little poke game. Going to get shredded immediately by NICC. And this Winston's going to actually try and dive here on all of the supports, which is some really good big damage here. Objection doing a really good job of holding the front here, not willing to give it to even a Torb here. And it looks like Objection does manage to get picked off, and the Winston is in immediately. Winston dead too. So NICC the Torb turret and to push back on objective here. Kishwaukee doing a very nice Route 66 rollout here. Looks like the Brig's gonna get a diner here and gonna look for some free hits. And it looks like Objection swap off almost immediately to Mauga. DatWaffle is the only one contesting front. Waffle immediately getting picked off. Wario actually is gonna move to the high ground and hit out with the Mercy. Objection is left once again alone in the middle of the enemy team and is going to try and live. And the Mercy does manage to get onto the Mauga in time. Doodles also touches down, gets some healing on Mauga. Also pops ult, very interestingly, on trying to get the Widow. Widow does manage to get picked, and the Winston actually manages to pick off Mercy, which means Objection is left with some interesting support. And it looks like NICC forces a retreat and it has the objective under control. DatWaffle is once again ahead of the team. And it looks like the Widow is actually going to go out, so NICC's got to play for cover here. Widowmaker is actually going to go for a pick here on, like, anybody who will poke their head out. Player is actually going to try and get on the Moira, but does not manage to get it in time. Objection is once again trying to stop the Winton. And the Winton is in! The Winton is in! Winton is mad! Objection is going to get ripped from his team, and Bob is going to be solo tanking here on the turret. NICC going to get wiped out here. And it looks like Toodles is left. Toodles is going to try and escape here, but the Winston's actually going to try and track down. The Winston doesn't manage to track it down. Mark is actually going to finish the kill here. The Winston's actually going to jump on top of the Malga here. Very interesting here. And it looks like DatWaffle is not going to manage to follow up and get the kill there on the... NICC actually going to run for cover here. And the Torb is actually going to get that frontal pass. Objection is actually going to try and get onto the front pass inside the turret. It's going to ignore the turret damage, just tank them, as your name says. And the Brig is going to pop ult. Manage to get picked. Winston is in, Objection is down, and DatWaffle is low. DatWaffle is still low. And is almost going to get the Winston here, actually. Very interestingly. Objection forced to roll, try and get touchdown on the point here. The Winston's actually going to bounce him off of the high ground. Does kind of matter here, because he's away from the rest of his team. He's forced to basically fully retreat here. He's actually going to pop ult here. Is not actually going to go for many kills here. NICC is kind of well aware that they're going to get picked if they try and cross the hallway. And it looks like the Winston's just going to go for some more poke damage to build up that ult charge, which does actually quite matter here. Objection is actually going to jump immediately onto point, drop cage, and it looks like... God. Oh my god. Both teams. Massive trade here. Toodles actually gets a double kill with the orb. Toodles was also the only one touching down on point, and it looks like Precept is able to clean up NICC on his own. And now we get to move on to the last segment here. NICC has to stop. Precept's gonna go for some more free damage. Gonna swap here to Bastion. It looks like Objection is going to hold this corner here. DatWaffle, Objection, DatWaffle, and Wario are all forced back here off of the monkey movement, which does making quite the difference. Objection's actually going to move into the tree zone, which isn't going to be able to save Objection from all of this damage. They're not. Objection does take the hit here, and NICC is just not able to quite follow up on anything Objection is doing. The Winston's actually going to escape the tank form on Bastion, and DatWaffle is going to be forced to take on the Winston again. The Winston's actually going to be very aggressive about holding this cart, and DatWaffle punishes by a stun grenade into a 3-hit kill. That was a very nice Bastion grenade from Wario here, and it looks like Kishwaukee is actually going to be forced to retreat here for the first time this round. Wario's damage boost to the corner and is on the mode. Wario's actually going to move to the high ground here. It really does make the difference. That's going to give so much more vision, and Wario's immediately give it up as Dolphin and Precept are going to notice he's on high ground. Sparkles is actually going to go for some more flank here, but is going to shoot at the team. Tank. And it looks like Sparkles is actually going to try and get some free damage here from the Winston to land in. The Winston's not going to be quite able to clean up the Mercy, but Mercy is going to die as a result of Slayer here. A high noon double kill does matter here. And Objection is still technically on the objective. Objection is without the rest of his team. And Toodles is going to also be trying to take down this monkey. It looks like Recep's gonna be stuck in the back here with no support and no one on the objective here. The Tracer does touch down on the objective. This is just gonna be a bunch of free progress here. Kishwaukee, because the Tracer is just not gonna be touched here. And it looks like also the Kiriko is gonna get a free out because the Mauga did not slam down fast enough. It looks like Toodles is gonna look for a free hit on the Tracer there, and it'll swap back to Doomfist here. Might be the difference maker. Precept's gonna get a free hit on the Mercy. He's gonna go for that kill on the Mercy and does manage to walk out with it. Mauga's gonna be there and he's gonna use Cage just to kill Doomfist. Don't know. But this is the last 16 seconds, so that could make quite a bit of difference here. And it looks like NICC is gonna try and hold ult here for the last 10 seconds. Objection is getting ready. And it looks like Kishwaukee is also going to get ready with all their ults. Sparkles is switched back to Soldier. Not quite hitting as many shots as last time, but the Bastion ult does manage to deal quite a bit of damage here. Objection is also good, and it looks like Sparkles is just unimpeded. And NICC does manage to defend the round. It was a very nice attack by Kishwaukee there, managing to push the objective almost to the final round.
Initiating match.
Now we're getting ready. Round 2 of potentially the final game. Kishwaukee's gonna have to get this objective here. Take the game. It looks like Precept is actually going to switch back to Hamster as Objection starts with Hog. A very funny start here too. Slayer is going to be Widowmaker again, and Sparkles is probably going to keep trying to go for flanks. Dolphin going with the Kiriko, and Mark is going to be sorry. Whereas on NICC, it's going to be Ash, DatWaffle is going to be McCree, and except for Objection, everyone's going to be the same.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And it looks like Sparkles is just going to get ready to shoot at Condors. And it looks like immediately going to get hacked and fried that Hamster is dead, and Kishwaukee is going to lose her tank for the first fight. Looks like that Sombra is actually going to go in pretty deep here and very aggressively. Going to try and go after the Widowmaker. The Widowmaker isn't receiving any support there, and it's just going to be a free kill here for Wario. NICC is going to try and keep this top of the diner ready. It looks like the Hamster was not swiped off of after that first hit. ShadowStep's going to be forced out of the sky here, and that's just a free kill for the Hamster here. Hog is going to be forced back crates here as Toodles is also forced back. And it looks like the Hamster is going to get ready for some knockoffs here. Nobody is aware that the Hamster is right behind them. Kind of funny here. Oh, the Hamster's going to go for the Moira. And the Hog manages to grab the Hamster, and the Hamster is done for. NICC now has the Hamster down. Slayer is forced back here too. Objection's gonna go for another hook. Objection does manage to grab Sea Dolphin. Big deal here, no more Suzu. It looks like Marlax is gonna get caught out by the Sombra here, is gonna get help from the Mercy. And it looks like Sparkles is gonna retreat, and Precept is gonna get ready for another flank. Toodles might just come across Precept here. Wario managed to get the hack. That might just die here. Precept's gonna be going on the retreat and does manage to make it back to the team. Free ult charge for the supports. Does better for Sea Dolphin here. Also looks like Slayer is getting ready to pop ult here. Does manage to get confronted by the Sombra and manages to also get picked off. The Precept is gonna go unimpeded now. So the Hog ult is gonna try and secure the objective. It looks like Sea Dolphin's gonna try and touch down. The Dolphin doesn't manage to get picked off because of the ultimate here, but Objection is going to be running. And Precept manages to clear Hog off of the point. Just leaving Wario on the flank here.
Enemy turret here.
Wario making a narrow escape here. Soldier was going to go on the hunt there. And DatWaffle getting a good pick on Sparkles right away. Good. Wario's going to get picked off here. And it looks like the hamster escapes. But Wario gets rezzed here. And as much as he is a soldier, has to run all the way back. Hamster does get hacked here. And Objection's going to walk out of the spawn doors completely ignorant of the hamster from above. Shadow's actually going to get picked off once again here. NICC not doing anything to stop Shadow picked off. Reported, and it looks like DatWaffle is going to get picked off by the hamster. NICC is going to have to regroup. Toodles is going head first into the ahead of the hog. Looks like NICC is just going to try and touch down on point. ShadowStep is actually going to jump off to the side. No, Wario's going, oh, ball slam doesn't hit anybody. Wario managed to get picked by Sparkles, and NICC does not find anybody with the McCree ult. Has the ult. Precept does manage to get a pick here. Objection is the only one left on point. Oh no. Objection and both sports are the only ones left on point here. Precept is gonna stall for as much time as possible, and the area denial here might just be a pretty big deal. Doodles is gonna try and get the kill on the Valrant, and it's just not gonna be enough. Precept and Dolphin do get hacked here. And Precept is actually just going to get all of the health back because of the cart play that Wario is playing. The Dolphin manages to get picked off by DatWaffle, and it looks like NICC is going to be cleared off of this objective here. That appears to be the series, folks. Kishwaukee walks out with 3 wins. ACC. A better experience. Okay, I was actually kind of curious on how the orb got 2 kills here. I think I did see it. Always good to see both a bunch of players playing. As we cut to the end here. Alright. And I hope everyone here has a great evening.